been missing your ex and want to give the relationship another chance? It can be helpful to communicate about why the relationship ended the first time. This means putting everything out in the open to avoid falling into old patterns and mistakes. So, if you're ready to reach out, here are 9 critical questions to ask before you get your ex back. Number 1. Would you be open to getting back together? For obvious reasons, this is the first question. Simply because if they're not into it, then it's not worth pursuing. You can't force someone to be in a relationship they don't want to be in. Number 2. Why did the relationship end the first time? You may have your own ideas of why it ended, but it's also really helpful to hear what they think. Even if the two of you discussed it at length at the time of the breakup, it's very possible their feelings on it have changed. Number 3. What have you learned during our time apart? Be careful. You don't want to put them on the spot. They don't have to pull out a list of notes to prove they've been working on themselves. You just want to know if their thoughts on relationships have shifted. Also, don't forget to share what you've learned as well. Number 4. What would you have done differently in our relationship? Without pointing fingers. You're just trying to understand if there's any part they wish they could rewind. Again, this is an opportunity to share and give you thoughts. Number 5. What do you wish I'd done differently in our relationship? This question isn't a chance for them to tell you what's wrong with you, it's a chance for you to communicate and clarify any past issues. Maybe they thought you were crazy. Be sure to listen to what they think you should have changed. Number 6. What issues do you think were left unresolved? This can be any type of issue, from sharing toothpaste to having children. Everything is on the table. Asking this question will let you know what you're working with, and what you're jumping back into. Number 7. How has your life changed since we broke up? The purpose of this question isn't to find out if you breaking up with them ruined their life. You never know, maybe it turned out to be the best thing for them. Maybe they got fit, built a business or started traveling. Number 8. Are you willing to work through problems from our past? No relationship is perfect, the willingness to work on problems is key. As long as they're on board to work through the issues with you, then getting back together with them can be a healthy choice. Number 9. What does an ideal relationship look like to you? This is a great question to ask because it can be really helpful when seeing if your visions for the future align. In the end, things that are meant to be, always happen naturally. Asking these 9 questions upfront ensures that the doors of communication will be wide open, as will the doors to your heart. Know that, if it doesn't work out, that's totally okay. You will find the person you're meant to be with when you least expect it. Let us know in the comments how old you are, and at what age you plan to get married. We'll be back tomorrow with more videos to spark your curiosity.